Choreb Beruach, Sword of the Spirit. Interpreted and narrated by Wendy. Bereshit, Genesis, chapter 35. And Elohim said to Jacob, "Arise, go up to Beit Al, and dwell there, and there make an altar unto Al, who appeared to you when you fled from the face of Esau, your brother." Then Jacob said to his household, and to all who are with him, "Put away the foreign deities that are among you, and be clean, and change your garments. Then let us arise and go up to Beit Al, and there I will make an altar unto Al, who answered me in the day of my distress, and was with me in the way which I went." Then they gave to Jacob all the foreign deities which were in their hand, and the earrings which were in their ears, and Jacob hid them under the terebinth tree, which is by Shechem. Then they journeyed, and it came to pass that the terror of Elohim was upon the cities who were round about them. Therefore they did not pursue after the sons of Jacob. Thus Jacob came to Beit Al, which is Luzah in the land of Canaan, he and all the people who were with him. And he built an altar there, and called the place Al Beit Al. For there Elohim appeared to him when he fled from the face of his brother. And Deborah, Ribka's nurse, died, and she was buried in Beit Al, under an oak, and the name of it was Alun Bahut. Moreover, Elohim appeared to Jacob again, and endowed him. Then he came out of Padan Aram, and Elohim said to him, "Your name is Jacob. Your name will not be called Jacob any more, but Yeshariel will be your name." Thus he called his name Yeshariel. Then Elohim said to him, "I am Al Shaddai. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations will be from you, and kings will come out of your loins. And the land that I gave Abraham and Yitzhak I will give unto you, and I will give the land to your seed after you." Then Elohim went up from him in the place where he talked with him. And Jacob set up a monument in the place where he talked with him, a pillar of stone. And he poured a drink offering upon it, and he poured oil upon it. And Jacob called the name of the place where Elohim spoke with him, Beit Al. Then they journeyed from Beit Al, and there was only a little way to go to Abrat. Then Rachel travailed, and she had hard labor. And it came to pass, when she was in hard labor, that the midwife said to her, "Fear not, you will have this son also." Then it happened, as her soul was departing, for she died, that she called his name Benoni. But his father called him Binyamin, son of the right hand. Thus Rachel died, and she was buried in the way of Abrat, fruitful, which is Beit Lechem, house of bread. And Jacob set a monument upon her grave. That is the pillar of Rachel's grave to this day. Then Yeshariel journeyed, and spread his tent beyond the tower of Edor. Furthermore, it came to pass, when Yeshariel dwelt in that land, that Reuben went and laid with Bilhah, his father's concubine, and Yeshariel heard of it. And it so happened that Jacob had 12 sons. The sons of Leah were Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and Shimaun, and Lehi, and Yehuda, and Yishakar, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel were Yusuf and Binyamin. And the sons of Bilhah, Rachel's handmaid were Dan and Naphtali. And the sons of Zilpah, Leah's handmaid, were Gad and Asher. These are the sons of Jacob, who were born to him in Padan Aram. Then Jacob came to Yitzhak, his father, unto Mamre, towards the city of Arba, which is Hebron, where Abraham and Yitzhak sojourned. And the days of Yitzhak were 180 years. Thus Yitzhak departed and died, and he was gathered unto his people, being old and full of days. Moreover, his sons Ashau and Jacob buried him.